481174. We're on State Highway 44 just outside of Agua Dulce in Nueces County. Again, you can see all the signs are in good shape. The delineators are all up. Corpus District's always been real good about keeping everything pretty well maintained. You can see this section did get a seal coat around it. You can see, looking back, all of the cores and so forth were covered some time back, but they've had some problems. Come in and bladed in some material here and there to cover some problems. We were trying to figure out what's going on out here, and we're not real sure whether it's base failures or problems with the hot mix itself. The section's got about 4 inches of hot mix, and you can see there's some fatigue cracking, quite a bit of rutting in this inside wheel path, if you will. As we walk on down towards the other end of the section, you'll see that it even looks like in places there's some shoving, but it's looked this way pretty much as long as I can remember. Station 1, again, you can see that they've got some pumping associated with the fatigue cracking, makes it pretty easy to spot. It tells me that there's at least a problem with drainage or moisture in there. It's carrying out fines either out of the base or maybe from beneath. Here it just looks like one longitudinal crack down the wheel path, but it's pumping enough to make it quite visible. Station 3. Here, pumping kind of stops about 3 or 4 meters after station 3. The cracking continues. This is where we start to get the shoving here, just before station 4. You can see the little semicircles. I don't know if you can really see the hump, but there's a pretty good differential here. I didn't measure the actual rut depth, but I would guess you've got at least an inch of rutting right there. Station 4, which is somewhat deceptive because really what's happened is the asphalt's pooched up, associated with the shoving, and that extends out until it starts turning into some fatigue cracking. You start getting more of the alligator pattern, and then that goes on to a longitudinal crack out to about, I think it was 139. That'll be 139 meters from the beginning of the section. Again, delineators are all up. You can see this section has been sealed around, as I mentioned earlier. And the cracking that extends through the end of the section. And with that, I'll conclude the video. video here for section 481174 on State Highway 44 in Nueces County.